Good morning. Happy Friday. Hopefully you guys are hearing me okay because it just said low service or low connection. Can you hear me okay, Paula? It's saying low service, low connection here. I don't know. I don't know if you guys can hear me okay or not. Yes, perfect. Okay, how you doing this morning? How you guys doing? Hey, Tyra, good morning. Whew, crazy here this morning. How you guys doing this morning? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. We are doing pretty good this morning. Hey, Melanie, how are you this morning? Good morning. So, I'm sure when you guys pop on, you see my caption above. Yay, I know you have. I know you've had some stuff going on, my friend. I've missed you too. Good morning, Karen. So, my caption above is stay in your lane. So, I was listening this morning and to something, and they were talking about staying in your lane. And she was talking about some things, and I was like, wow, that is like good stuff right there. Good morning, you guys, it's popping on. And basically what she was talking about is staying in your lane in life, and a lot of us do this. So many of us do this, comparing ourselves to other people. Good morning, Jane. Comparing ourselves to that person that you're around or that family member, or allowing other people's opinions and ideas what we should be doing and what we should be acting like to influence us. And when we do that, we get out of our lane. We start actually driving in, oh, I forgot to get ice. Oh my goodness, I gotta take you with me. We actually start driving in somebody else's lane when we do that. When we have people say, well, you should do this, you should do that, or you're not doing this right, you're not doing that right. Sorry for the loudness of the ice in my cup. I totally forgot to grab ice for my drink this morning. And, we think that sometimes, in life, we start listening to other people's opinions about us and the things that they think we should be doing and the way they think we should be. And hopefully nobody doesn't have vertigo this morning. And I was like, right, there's so many people that really, we could be like working on this career and doing this. And as soon as somebody that, that influences you in your life say, I think you should do this over here, we get out of our lane and we start going in this other lane because of the opinions and the comparing of us comparing ourselves with other people. And we start going down this whole other lane that we were never intended to do anyways. And they were even talking about, she was talking about even people in their workplaces. There's a lot of people that hate their jobs and can't stand to go to their job. And you're like, well, why don't you quit your job and go find something else? Well, I can't afford to because I make such good money. Well, put your lifestyle down a little bit. Quit living so elaborate that you have to have all that money to live, to do something, to work at a job that you hate and you can't stand and you're unhappy at. Maybe turn off satellite TV. Maybe not go buy so many shoes or what have you. Or go out to eat so many times a week. To where you can get in your lane and you can do things that you like to do. You can be doing what you're called to do, or your gift to do. And I was like, that is so true. So true. And so true, especially on social media. Because there's so many of us that compare ourselves with other people. And, people follow and think, oh, well, she's doing that or he's doing that, and I should be doing it this way and I should be doing it that way. No, you need to do what you're called to do. You need to do what your passion is and who you are, and quit trying to be what everybody else is, because that's going to make you so unhappy trying to chase somebody else's dreams and driving in somebody else's lane. You're going to be hitting the curb all the time. And then every time you hit the curb, what happens when you're driving in the wrong place? You hit the curb, you scuff your tires up, you hit a pole. You're doing the same thing in your life and to yourself. You're living a very uncomfortable life. You're doing something that you have no business doing, because all you're doing is trying to follow what everybody else is trying to do, or what everybody else is trying to tell you need to be doing. Maybe what you were doing wasn't living up to their expectations. Well, you know what? They need to go live up to their expectations. And you need to follow yours and God's, because that's where you're going to find your true happiness at. And the rest of it's just going to come all the way around. You know? And Sophie, I'm going to read what you have there when I get off, and I'll see what you're saying there. But thank you for commenting, honey. But you do, you know, there's so many people out there that do that, and they live a miserable life. You know, let's just step it down another way. So many people get in marriages because this is who their family thought was best for them. Because that person may have had a good job. Maybe that person is this or that. But you really shouldn't even have been married to that person to begin with, because you went down the lane that somebody else was driving. You were trying to drive that lane. If they like that person so much, they should have married that person. Why do we feel like we have to be always having approval from everybody around us? You know, when the only person and the only thing we should be looking for approval from is God above. He's the only one that we should be looking for approval from, not people here on earth. Because I'm going to tell you something from my own experience. When you're going down and driving that lane where other people are trying to take you at, and you get to that point where you just can't do it anymore and you're miserable, that person that tried to give you those directions to go down that road, they're off doing their own thing. You're the one that's having to deal with backing yourself out and finding a place to do a U-turn, and trying to not hit the curbs to do the U-turn, and then try to turn back onto the lane the other way for the car not to hit you coming. That other person's already going. They're already doing their thing. They've done left you behind. That's your problem. You deal with that. They're not going to be there for you. They thought they knew everything when they were sending you in that direction. But then once you get lost, guess what? When you go on Google Maps, it ain't like that. They ain't there to tell you which way to get out. Because a lot of times, if they told you to go the wrong way to begin with, they're going to tell you to go the wrong way when you're trying to get out of there. They're going to still try to direct you in the wrong direction. When we need to be looking at the only GPS that we have that we can truly trust on, and that's God above, because He's the one that's going to give us those directions that we need to be going on. Not your mom, not your sister, not your best friend, not your coworker. Love you, honey. Not anybody else that we're sitting here listening to. When you need to be getting in direction with Him, and your passion, because He gives you those passions. He gives you those things that you want to be doing. I hope this makes sense. I hope this is helping somebody, because I lived my life so long doing things and getting myself wrapped up in some stuff I shouldn't have been wrapped up in. So it kind of spoke volumes to me. But hopefully it helps someone. Feel free to give me some hearts if it does. Share your opinion below. And I'm going to grab my boys in here so we can get on down the road. But feel free to share this if you think it might help someone. If you're watching the live, that means you caught me this morning with my crazy hair this morning live. And if it's not live, then that means you're watching the replay. So if you can put hashtag replay, that would be great. Thank you all for hopping on. I have a lot of new faces here. And if you commented, I will check those out when I get back from taking the kids to school. And I'll comment. And thank you so much for commenting and giving your opinion. I love when we all can kind of come on here together and talk about something and help each other and give our own opinions. Because, you know, all of us have had things in our lives that we've experienced and that we've had to go through and we've had to do. And it's all, you know, it's all that this community that we have here on Facebook, that we can help each other and lift each other up and help each other and realize, hey, look, you're you, you're me, you do you, I do me. And I'm going to love you where you're at. I'm not going to expect for you to go with me and do what I'm wanting you to do. I want you to be who God's called you to be, because I'm going to be that myself. Okay? I love you guys. Come on, guys, get in here. We're going to do morning affirmations and get on with our day. Come on, quickly. Hope you guys have some fun to do this weekend. We have a birthday party we're going to. Okay. We ready? Okay.
Brer Rabbit.
Got Brer Rabbit.
Mindy
Okay.
and Ewok.
My goodness. My Lord have mercy. Okay, today's going to be a great day.
This is a great day.
I am blessed and highly favored.
And what's my favorite?
I am the head and not the tail.
I am the head and not the
tail.
tail.
I'm a leader, not a follower.
I'm a leader, not a follower.
I can do all things through Christ Jesus.
And do all things through Christ Jesus.
I am victorious.
I am victorious.
I'm an overcomer.
I'm an overcomer.
No weapon formed against me is going to prosper.
No weapon
And
formed
forgive
against
me,
me
is
is
going
gonna
to prosper.
I'm going to have an amazing day today.
I'm going to have a mission day.
today.
And so are you. You guys have a fabulous Friday, an amazing weekend. And we will see you back Monday morning for Monday morning affirmations. And remember, stay in your lane. Bye, guys.